game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Holland in at the small forward position.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Duran with a rebound. Here's Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. It's Cunningham with a drive. And here's Ivy from the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Bogdanovich on the wing. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Detroit. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. But you look at Cam Thomas, Grant, you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Harris. Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Schroeder. That's short off the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Thomas with the ball. From outside the arc. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Harris' shot is good.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Fifth best, Nick Claxton.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Pass to Schroeder. And here's Johnson. Puts up a three. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich. Thomas has got 6 points.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Cunningham passes to Harris. No good on the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thomas outside. Claxton finds Thomas. Over Ivy. Thomas misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 3. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Johnson. Schroeder against Cunningham. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Outside Bogdanovich. 2 on the clock. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Detroit leading by 3. On the wing, Ivy. Thomas defends. Harris, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Outside Schroeder. Johnson passes to Thomas. Schroeder with it. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice read by Bogdanovich. I mean, keeping the ball.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Cunningham against Schroeder. From 13. And it's Cunningham missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Pass to Duran. Duran, the screen. Fires, high post. And he banks in the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what'd you take on the Pistons so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Malik Beasley is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Holland. And it's Stewart in at the 5. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Holland. Beasley for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Detroit leading by 7. Stewart outside, lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Whitehead, he's checked in for Williams. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Beasley. Ivy against Thomas. Over to the wing. Finney Smith up top. Still no points. Thomas, that's good.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Stewart outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Knocked away. Cunningham passes to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 8 points.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beaten.
For Brooklyn, Claxton comes in for Clowney, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Whitehead. And a switch here also for Detroit. Duran's checked in.
Even the non-dancers. Substitutions on the court.
Cunningham against Simmons. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. And here's Thomas from the arc. Not going to go that time.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Nets trail by 8. Schroeder with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Now Simmons. Really had his troubles in the loss to Chicago. He just couldn't find his rhythm. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Simmons. Cunningham looking it over. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
His first personal. First team foul.
Schroeder with it. Pass to Thomas. There's the three. Buries it from three. Thomas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the three ball.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's Thomas for three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. He's building.
Harris outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
And here's Schroeder outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Thomas outside. Johnson on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich for three. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Holland. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the contest. And here's Thomas. 14 points for him last game against Chicago. With some arc from 6 feet away. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Pistons, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Nets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, and took it all the way. Speedy play by Cunningham.
Nets trail by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. Johnson against Harris. Thomas outside. He buries it from 3. Thomas has got 17. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
Now here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Ivy's shot is off. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. Ivy defends. Now here's Thomas. 17 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson finds Schroeder. Over Cunningham. Misses off the left iron. Detroit leading by 12. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Rejected by Claxton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Brooklyn.
And their guards have done all they could to keep it close. But they need more balance. They need the front court to do something.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Claxton. Oh, tries a 3. And the Nets miss again. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. For 3, here's Harris. Claxton with a rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And for Tobias Harris, his priority is to contribute to winning basketball.
And he's shown that through his willingness to play different roles. We've seen him as a spot-up shooter. We've also seen him as a go-to scorer. He does whatever it takes.
Harris outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Holland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Johnson finds Schroeder. Sends it home from three-point land. Schroeder's got 6.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Now on the court.
Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 13-point game. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
1:33 left in the third. The 17-footer. Here's Duren. Pass to Holland. 3-pointer. They shoot again. Duren, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You you can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That free throw no good. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Ivy. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Claxton. No made baskets yet.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Nets trail by 12. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Claxton. Claxton a screen on Beasley. Thomas. It's tipped. Johnson against Beasley. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Thomas. Cunningham passes to Duren. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Claxton. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Pistons on top. They lead by 12. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Tim Hardaway, Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Beasley in at the three, the small forward.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Now here's Johnson. Ooh, poked away. Here's Beasley. Pass to Cunningham. Over Finney-Smith. Now Thomas. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Now be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
Back to Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham passes to Reed. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Outside Simmons. 5 on the clock. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And again, the Pistons missing. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Cunningham showing the D no mercy.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Bogdanovich has checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder comes in for Ben Simmons. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Stewart. Holland, he's checked in for Beasley. And Ivy subbed in for Hardaway. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, "We have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging." Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Nets trail by 18. Thomas outside. Schroeder, a screen on Ivy. And here's Thomas from the arc. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Kicks it out to Cunningham.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Duren for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
He tries for 3. Fires in the triple.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovich? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
All right, fans. It's time to dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Here's Harris.
There's nobody else there.
Cunningham on the wing. Takes a 3, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
3.
Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. This one for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cade Cunningham.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Detroit. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Cunningham outside. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.